He sold all of this shit and then a few days ago, we watched him get beat almost to a pulp because he wasn't who he said he was. He never was who he said he was, but the internet and these kids that follow him believe that he was somebody else. But we knew he wasn't, and then eventually that lifestyle catches up to you. So that's where my situation, you know, and the dislike came, not for Rolland Collins, but for the lifestyle he was trying to portray. You know, so he's made this video about me, and it's funny and all of these things, and it's cool. Because when you're a comedian and you're a joke, people laugh at your jokes. But the serious part of this is the lifestyle that he was trying to sell, he wasn't built to deal with, right? They almost took his life 2 times. And he talking about he won. What did you win, beloved? You caused your so-called somebody that you say is your friend to lose their life. What did you win? Family members and the mother of those family members will never see their son again. What did you win? Explain to me exactly what you want. You talk about my mother being in the hood. Your mother's mother's definitely not gonna be in the hood because she's gonna probably have protective custody for the rest of her life. You're gonna probably live looking over your shoulder. You can't even walk outside comfortably. What have you won, beloved? Like, let's be realistic. These kids are watching you. You went on a stand and you told on a man that you initiated a conflict with because you weren't willing to deal with the consequences that came with that conflict that you initiated. What have you won, beloved? Tell these kids that you ain't winning nothing. Tell these kids not the streets is a myth, that the shit that you were selling them is a myth. The streets is real. They'll kill you in the streets. You'll lose your freedom in the streets. Tell these kids the truth. Stop getting up there talking like you this toughest person when you know the consequences come. You can't even deal with it. You perpetrating a lifestyle that you can't even stand on. And you're trying to make it cool not to be able to stand on what you said you could stand on. You're trying to make being a rat and a coward a marketing strategy. You taking the same strategy that 6ix9ine took and you trying to elevate it to the next level. You're trying to say, I'm a gangster, I shot somebody, I did this and that, and I shot, and I was in the club shooting rampant, and I took somebody's gun, and then I sat on because they was ready to charge me for the gun that I took and I shot, for the guns I had, and I didn't want to go to jail. I sat on the stand, I pointed at another man so he can go to jail. Not saying he shouldn't have gone to jail. Everybody need to be held accountable. But I see that man being held accountable for what he did. I didn't see that man go in the courtroom and get on the stand and say, no, Troy Ave did that. I don't know tax to him and don't care to. No disrespect to him. But we boycott black murder, so the fact that a man lost his life, people need to be held accountable, and that's what it is. But I know whatever he said he was, he's willing to deal with the consequences of that. Though I think it's the dumbest shit in the world, just like I think MMA fighting is the dumbest shit in the world. I think it's dumbest shit in the world that somebody's willing to throw away their life, their freedom, and their career to prove some shit in the street. But at the end of the day, if a man is willing to do that and take the consequences that come with that, I don't have to agree with it, but I have to respect that man because he said who he was. The problem is you still, after damn near losing your life 2 times and causing somebody else to lose their life, you still selling the same lifestyle. What are you winning, beloved? What did you win? You still making songs. You still on here talking about my family and fuck my family. You still inviting the same energy that almost lost your life and got you to lose your friend's life. You still inviting that same energy into your life. What did you win, beloved? Tell me where the win is in that. Explain to me what you want, because I don't see them winning it. When I lost my freedom, I realized I wasn't winning, and that's why I left it. And when I came home, I changed my message. How you almost lose your life, lose your friend's life, and still might lose your freedom, and you still telling somebody that you won. You still amplifying to these kids and telling them this message that you do a bunch of dumb shit that don't make sense, and somehow it's some tough shit, and you some type of hero. Where's the hero at? You making these songs. Are you giving these songs, the songs that you making in this album, are you donating it to the mother of the family that you lost? Did you even go to the funeral of the man whose life you lost? Tell me the real shit you done. Tell me, what do you win, beloved? These kids is watching you and they believe in this dumb, coward, corny shit that you do every day is something to glorify. These kids is killing each other at 12 and 13 because you run around showing videos of you shooting and you think that shit is something. What are you winning, beloved? You don't even got no friends around you. Tell these kids the truth. Tell them that every day that you wake up and you realize you can't look in the mirror because your soul is in turmoil. That you can't even go outside without looking over your shoulder in security. Tell them you're not winning nothing. Tell them this fake tough guy persona that you've been trying to sell ain't do nothing but almost lose your life and cause you everybody around you. Tell these kids the truth. You got 2 sons, beloved. They paying attention to you. Tell them the truth. Tell them you're not winning. What are you winning? If you get some money, you won? That's it? Because you think if you get a couple dollars that you winning. People done lost their life and you damn near lost your life. Bullets all in you. You don't even know if somebody else still looking to kill you. And you talking about you won? And you still trying to amplify and bring the same energy. I'm not going to give you that energy, beloved. I just want you to understand that the message you're sending is wrong. And it's going to be some young kid that believe that this shit that you saying really means something. And he going to try to be you. And he ain't going to be as lucky. The bullets ain't going to go in his legs. He ain't going to make it to the hospital. He ain't going to be Superman like you was that got out the car. Tell these kids the truth, beloved. What are you winning? Have you went to that man's mother? Whose life that you caused to get lost? And apologize as a man? What are you doing for that people's family? What are you doing? What are you winning, beloved? What did you win? So go ahead, make some jokes. You can say whatever you want, but I can go outside peacefully. I go outside comfortably. I don't look over my shoulders. I know that I'm saving these kids' lives. My DMs just feel that you saved my life. I was on a different track, and I'm glad you saved my life. Tell me what you winning, beloved. Stop perpetrating. Get out the streets. Get out the street mentality, because it ain't get you nowhere. You're not no hero. Ain't nothing hero about you, beloved. Tell these people the truth. Tell them that your soul's in turmoil and all you can do is talk about it. What you gonna do? Talk about everybody that said you snitched? You snitch. What you gonna do? You gonna talk about them every day? You gonna make a video about everybody that said that you perpetrated a lifestyle and wasn't able to stand on the lifestyle? You still trying to get credit from the streets, but you saying the streets is a myth. Why you care if people say you a snitch? You ain't in the streets. Snitching only matters to street dudes, but the streets is a myth. But every time somebody say that what you said happened didn't happen, you want to call them out. You want to talk crazy about them. You want to... Why? You don't need validations from the streets. The streets is a myth. What are you winning, beloved? Be honest with yourself, King. This whole image and the persona that you sold to these babies that's out here and trying to follow you ain't real. The streets ain't the myth. You the myth, beloved. And when you come to terms with that and you stop trying to sell this poison to these babies and put it on God, then that's when you actually start seeing some change in your life. What the fuck are you winning? What are you winning? Explain to me what you winning. You got some money? You think you got some money, so you winning? That's it? You so poor, all you got is money? Where your friends, beloved? Where the people that love you? Where's the people that's surrounded by you? Where the people that shower you with love? What are you winning? King? So you go and you keep making jokes and you keep talking about everybody, and you know, on the internet gonna eat it up because the trolls, that's where they win. But me and you know you're not winning nothing. Me and you know you're not man enough to look in that man's mother's eyes who life you lost. Because no matter who pulled the trigger, Troy, have you the one who lost that man's life, and you know that. You know you walked that man into a situation because he was riding with you. Everybody know that. And anybody that's trying to act like they don't, is just lying. You put a man in a situation that cost him his life, and you ain't even man enough to say that. I'm sorry. What are you winning?